Hey there, fellow preppers. How you doing today? South Florida Prepper here with you. Brought my buddy Hooch over today, and I invited him over yesterday. Told him to come on up for lunch today, and I just now showed him what lunch is. He didn't know what lunch was prior to coming here. So we're gonna do a canned fish review and taste test, and I didn't want you to just rely on my taste testing, so I brought Hooch to give his opinion. So we're going to do a review and a taste test. So I'm going to also give you some information regarding how many calories and protein and fat, and I'll have a shot near the end of the video where I have them all laid out with the cards. So, with no further ado, Hooch, where would you like to start?
You know what? Let's start with the Bar Harbor.
Starting with Bar Harbor. Okay, so we got some Bar Harbor skinless, boneless, smoked sardines. It's a nice little product right there, probably. I've actually never tried any of these except for one. I have actually tried one of them, but not this one. So, Bar Harbor, here we go. We got $3.35. It's got 385 total calories. It's got 38.5 grams of total protein. And it's got 28 grams of fat. And I'll give you the cost analysis of that a little later as well. But let's dig in. So there's one thing I've noticed on 3 of the 4 fish that we're tasting today is I'm not in love with the style of top that they've got. This one actually has the one that you have to crack off, but the other 3 are pop tops. Not my favorite. It does have a pretty good shelf life. This one says to use by 24. I can't tell if that says 2021 or 2024. I think it says 24. So it's about a 3-year shelf life if you figure I got it mid 20, the end of, you know.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. We're going to open it up. We're going to give it a smell test. We're going to give it the look test. Should have brought a trash can over here with me probably, huh?
Do you want me to grab it?
Yeah, just grab me a bag.
You're going to need something.
Yeah, we'll cut back in. Thanks, Hooch. Thanks, Hooch, for grabbing us the trash bag. All right, so I've opened it about halfway here just to get a kind of an initial smell test. Kind of an initial, I can't tip it too much, it's full of liquid. An initial look. There you go, Hooch. It smells nice. What were these, herrings or sardines? Oh no, these are sardines. I'll put them.
They're sardines?
Yep. Smoked sardine. All right, so let me get it out here on Hooch's plate, and we're gonna check this out. So yeah, let me get this out the rest of the way here without cutting myself. It's a pretty solid can. I'll give them that. I'm not a big fan of those pop-off tops, but
Yeah, here's Rita Snap juice.
as far as pop-off tops are concerned, this one's pretty good. Haha, I didn't make too much of this. Alright, so let's lay it out on the plate and see what we think. You excited about your lunch today, Hooch?
Unbridled rapture.
Get all the juices in there and everything.
Feel like Gollum.
Ugh. Alright. Let me give a quick view here of the close-up camera. Looks like it's got about maybe 2 whole fillets stuck together here maybe, and then a bunch of little chunks that all kind of broke off. Not really sure. Where'd my fork go? Let's see. Pull this apart a little bit and see if we can see whole fillets or not. Well, so it's not going to come apart super easy. But maybe it was one whole fish. I don't know. What's your opinion there?
Looks like a whole one.
Give us a whole fish.
Yeah, look at there. Yeah.
Now this said boneless, skinless, and some crackers to go with it. I'm ready to dig in. I'm ready to give this a try.
All right.
Take a big chunk of that skin-looking stuff. You can see it's a nice meaty piece of meat. It's pretty nice. Nice chunky piece of meat, I mean. All right, bon appetit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go El Natural without the cracker
No, I'd go
first.
for it.
We probably shouldn't be eating off the same plate with this social distancing going on. But
Probably not.
so it's dry, way more dry than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really pretty damn good.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
could survive off of this for sure. For sure. And a little cracker like that. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So I'm going to throw up a screen so you guys can see. I took a picture of this can with this little fact sheet that I have. And here's what we're looking at. So as you're looking at it right now, you can see that it cost $3.35 total. It was for 385 calories. That comes at just under a penny per calorie for this particular product. Had 38.5 grams of protein, and that came in at just under a penny. I'm sorry, just under 9 cents, just under 9 pennies. I carried the decimal there. So about 9 cents per gram of protein and about 12 cents per gram of fat. And we'll compare all these together at the end of the video as well. So, all right, so with the magic of camera, we're going to clean this mess up and start our next can. I'm going to take one more bite, though.
Yeah, me too.
Don't fill up too much there, Hooch. We got lots to eat here.
You know me.
All right, so we're back. We cleaned up the first plate of the smoked sardines. And we're going to break into our next can. I believe Hooch said he wants to, well, I don't know if want is the correct word, but he said let's try the Iberia sardines and tomato sauce next. I'm going to tell you right now, neither of us are super excited about this one. But that doesn't mean it's bad. We've never tried it. We've never tried it, so we don't know. Now, this one does have the right kind of top that I like. I will give it that. And it honestly probably has the best cost-effective stats, if you will. So this can right here costs $1.74 at Walmart. I bought it at Walmart. And it's got 640 calories. And it's got 88 grams of protein. And it's got 24 grams of fat. How in the world they got that much more protein than the other one without really much more fat? I really don't know. Pretty crazy. So we're going to open it up, and we're going to put it out on the plate so you can see it, and we're going to taste test it, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, give me 1 second to get this to the trash. And here we are. We've got, can't really see a whole lot because it's pretty much just, it's pretty much just tomato sauce. Yep, it's definitely saucy. It's very wet. There's a lot of tomato juice in here. Now we're talking survival stuff right now. So that juice is, it's something you can use. You could cook your rice in it. You could flavor the rice that you're cooking in it. You could probably drink it just as a fluid. I bet it helps if you're going to cook this can directly over heat. I bet you that amount of sauce really helps and makes a difference in how your product comes out. Here's what we've got. Definitely whole little sardines. Pretty big ones, actually. Some little ones and some pretty big ones. Definitely still have the bones. I can see all the ribs sticking out. And what's the smell test telling you? Smells like bait. Smells like we're going fishing.
Yeah, I can taste it.
I'm not kidding. I'm trying not to go into this with a closed mind, but it smells like bait. It literally smells like something I would put on the end of the hook to catch a real fish. Trying not to dismember this poor little guy here. My lord. I'm glad we should have started with this bad boy. This is gonna put us in a better mood. It's a lot of food, I will say that. I mean, if we're surviving, we're making jokes right now, but if we're surviving, this is, this is a lot of food you're going to be able to put together here for your family. whomever. So let me keep that there. So somewhere for the spoon. So here we go. So sardines, Iberia. There's actually another company that makes it too. I could tell you real quick if I could find it. I got a few cans down there, but there's Iberia. There's another company that makes like the same exact product. Both are found at Walmart. Both are under $2. You want me to go first, don't you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we get to take the little backbones out?
All right. No.
No? In a survival situation, okay, since it's a survival situation, I'm eating the backbones because that'd be a source of calcium, right?
We'll go at the same time.
Hey, ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to do that. It's not great. But it's not as bad as I was expecting. I would almost have to have the cracker to go with that one. All right,
Oh, God, don't waste a cracker.
Let's do it. It's really not my favorite. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, not my favorite.
Needs Tabasco.
It does need some hot sauce. Yeah, that would help. Well, I think we're done with this one. I'm not even sure the leftovers are anything I need.
We put that juice in some
One more for the road.
But thank you for offering.
Okay. All right, so we're back, guys. We just had the Iberia sardines and tomato sauce. We started with the Bar Harbor smoked sardines, and we're on to herring now. Both of the remaining selections are herring. One thing I didn't do that I would have liked to have done is checked out where on the food chain that they are, because the lower on the food chain, the better, as I said in my shopping video, in terms of biomagnification with any toxins like mercury or whatever. My guess is herring might be higher on the food chain. We should look that up. I should look that up, and I'll let you know. But
I'm not sure.
we're going with the herring fillets right here in hot tomato sauce. So we still got to do tomato sauce again, but this time it's going to be hot tomato sauce. Now I'm pretty excited about this picture. I really hope the tomato sauce looks nice and yummy and thick like that.
That is nice.
The tomato sauce in the previous one, not so much. So again, we got a pop top, not my favorite, and I don't know what that signifies, but I checked every can. I bought this can in my shopping at Walmart video, so those of you who haven't seen that, go watch it. This is the actual can I bought. I've never bought another one since, because I wanted to try it first. And I checked all of the cans, and they all had that loose bubble to them. This one has it a little bit, so it might just be a product of the way it's canned, I don't know. But it's not inflated and hard, so I wouldn't be too worried about botulism or anything. Alright, so anyway, this one here. We've got, this is the Pampa herring in hot tomato sauce. This can cost $1.18. $1.18. 260 calories, 23 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat. It ended up being about a half a cent per calorie. And it ended up being about 5 cents per gram of protein and about 3/4 of a cent, a little over that, per gram of fat. Let's go for it. Aim it towards you in case it does explode.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Only the best for you, Hooch. You got the best cutlery out and the best meal, too. Alright, we're safe. I'll put it down and open it. Oh, this is not a pretty picture. Yeah, there we go. This does not open easily. I'll tell you right now.
Watch that sauce.
And it's going to make a mess. It is thicker looking sauce, I'll say that right away. Upon quick inspection, it's not watery like the other one was. It smells like actual tomatoes. Doesn't smell like fishing bait. There's a definite undertone of fishy, but it's definitely a tomato. Like it seems like a decent tomato sauce product on the initial inspection.
Kind of like SpaghettiOs.
It does kind of have that that cheap childhood tomato canned product smell. You're right. All right, so here's our final opening of the product. We'll zoom it in here. Move it over here and check it out. Like I said, it's a nice thick tomato sauce. It seems like a decent product. Or I should say at least more decent of a product. I should be pouring this way so you guys can see that. Nice thick sauce, I like that. Looks like maybe 2 whole herrings. Oh, we'll have to inspect the other one to get a better look. It might have been half the herring, what do you think? I can't quite, there we go. I can't tell if that's one side of a herring or if that's one entire herring. I can't really tell. What do you think? What's your thought?
I'm trying to think how we're going to
Looks
cut
like a
down
half.
the largest tree in the forest.
Okay, well, let's give it a try. And yeah, again, it's not real fishy smelling. It's not really horrible smelling. It is, I can't remember, was it boneless? I threw the top away. I don't see any bones.
Yeah, no skin.
Don't see any skin or bones. All right, bottoms up.
I'm going right to the cracker.
We'll let Hooch get his initial reaction before me this time. Like an eyeball, I don't want that piece.
Now that it just washed sardines out of my mouth.
That's what we got. You can see the product on a cracker. Looks pretty nice. Sauce stays on the cracker with it. Well, I gotta say it's better than the previous one.
Yes.
So we'll go that far.
Does not have a good smoke flavor.
Well, it's not smoked.
It's not?
Nope, it's not smoked.
What am I tasting?
Well, okay, so it said it was in hot tomato sauce. I don't taste any hot whatsoever. I don't taste
No.
any spice whatsoever. And it was just like a skinless. It doesn't even say skinless or boneless. It just says herring fillets and hot tomato sauce. And I gotta tell you, the tomato sauce is very plain flavored. There's no hot sauce flavor to it at all. The fish doesn't have much flavor or texture. It's really, really plain old vanilla canned fish.
And juicy.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess if you have some picky kids or a picky person in the family that doesn't like fish, this might actually be a good fish product for them to have in the pantry because it's pretty plain. It didn't insult me in any way, shape, or form, and it didn't really make me happy either.
It's about as fishy as like the cod that they use on the fillet of fish.
Yeah.
At McDonald's.
Yep.
It's kind of like McDonald's.
So there you have it, guys. That was the Pampa, I don't know how they pronounce it, herring in hot tomato sauce. Not hot at all. Not really that tomatoey. And it is what it is. All right, guys, we're back. We've tried 3 of the 4 fish that we're going to try. We're down to the last one. I'm actually a little bit excited about this one. I've tried this one, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to give Hooch the very first reaction statements. I've tried it. So I have a few in my pantry, as a matter of fact. So let me give you some of the things here. This is a Polar brand that I've found them at Walmart. You can get them online as well. It's a smoked herring fillet with pepper in natural juices. Cost me $2.22 at Walmart for 300 calories, 24 grams of protein, and 21 grams of fat. Came out to, and here's the chart, you can see, came out to 3/4 cent per calorie, just over 9 cents per gram of protein, and about 10.5 cents per gram of fat. All right, so here we are with the Polar. let's open her up and see what Hooch thinks. This is his last course of lunch. We do have another course after this. We'll make another video here of another product. So watch for that video coming in the future as well. This one looks like it's going to be pretty juicy. Let me just get a little of that water out of there so I don't spill it everywhere.
Pepper.
Alright. Show the camera what we've got. Oops, let me just tip a little of that juice out of there first again. That's what you got. Some peppercorns and some fillets there. Let me show the other camera. And right here, we'll give another view here to the other camera. And we'll give Hooch the sniff test here. What's your initial thoughts there?
Now that's smoked. That's nice.
For sure I can get a nice smoky sense of that. I opened all the other cans over here, forgetting that I zoomed in the camera right before doing that. So you guys probably didn't see me opening them at all. But there's that one. And once again, it came with quite a bit of liquid. And it's all natural juice, so there's going to be a lot of good vitamins and a lot of good, probably some fat in there that you're going to want if you're in a shit hits the fan type of scenario right now, or not right now because you wouldn't be watching this video, but you know what I mean. You can use that to cook your, throw that in with your rice water or bean water, and you can get up a nice little flavor in there, I bet. Especially the smoky flavor. It smells really good. It smells really good. It looks like I can't quite get them out in whole pieces. But I'll spoiler alert, I already know. It's 2 full herrings. It comes in 4 fillets. Let me just clean this out, and let me see if I can get the other one out in a nice way here for you. So you can see here that it was 2 fillets. So was the other one before I annihilated it. And there you go. That's what we got right there. Let's give her a try. Now, Hooch, you're up on this one. I'm not saying anything until you say something. Get in on some of this.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on that one, bud?
That's good. Nice smoked flavor. Good texture. It's juicy, but not overly so.
There you
I don't know
go.
how to say it.
He's got a good point. The texture, I didn't even think of that. It holds together like real food.
Yeah, you can.
It's a real piece of fish. That's what it's like on a cracker. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I like how it's got all these, little peppercorns all in it. You can see multiple colored peppercorns. At least I think that's what that pink is. Like you said, the texture, it's real fishy. It's real pieces of fish. Now the other ones were as well, but this just seems less, I don't know. It seems like it was smoked correctly, so it held together correctly. It's quite delicious. I gave a can of this to Hooch maybe about 2 weeks ago. He was over visiting. I said, hey man, you gotta take this home and give it a try. He did not actually try it, according to him. I asked him today. But now he has. Alright, so here you go, laid out all for you. I got a little better camera angle for you to look at them. And here's what we've got. I'm gonna give you guys can't really read these anyway, probably from your angle. But I'll give you the info on the screen. I already did once. I'll put it at the end of the video as well. Which was the Bar Harbor?
That's it.
I thought you said you put them in order.
We did the Bar Harbor first.
Oh, order of how we did them.
Mm-hmm.
And from my perspective, reverse order. because, right? I
Correct.
gotcha. I thought you meant in order of how you liked them. I thought you were going to change it.
Nope.
But I gotcha. So yeah, so this is one we had first. The Bar Harbor smoked sardines. This is the Iberia. This is the tomato sauce sardines. This is the herring and hot tomato sauce, allegedly. And this is the smoked herring and pepper, with pepper and natural juice. So, I think it's pretty much unanimous that you and I would say this was our least favorite.
Least favorite.
You know, that was the Iberia. It's honestly, it's the best one if you look at it from, you know, a math point of view. Number of faces to feed, number of dollars to spend. This is going to be your best bet. But your troops aren't going to be happy, right? They're not going to be marching that extra 5 miles for you at the end of the day.
That's all you can find at Walmart.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I mean, if your shit hits the fan, this is the way to go for sure. And the least cost-effective one was the Bar Harbor smoked sardines. The Bar Harbor was just about a penny per calorie, just about 10 cents per protein, and about 12 cents per fat. It was by far the most expensive, but was quite tasty, for sure. You'll be happy with that product. The herring in the hot tomato sauce, I wasn't a big fan of it, not because I didn't like it, just because it didn't taste like anything.
No.
Right? It didn't taste like much of anything. You're going with about ½ cent per calorie, about 5 cents per protein gram, and about almost a cent, almost a full cent, almost 10 cents, so about 8 cents, 8.5 per gram of fat. So, then you're left with the Polar. I think that we can both agree that was the best product in terms of flavor. Its cost is comparable to the expensive sardine one, but it's not quite as high. You're looking at 3/4 cent per calorie. This one's 87% of a cent, 87% of a cent, right? As opposed to these, you know, this is ½ cent per calorie. This is 1/4 cent per calorie, and it shows, I might add. You're looking at 9 cents per gram of protein and almost 10.5 per gram of fat. So it's a little more expensive, but you can feed, you know, that with some rice, you can easily feed 3-4 people. In an emergency situation, you can stretch that out to, 6 people probably with more rice.
A lot more rice.
So there you have it. Let's give a quick rating. Hooch, give me what you think. On 1 to 10. 10 being, I am going to immediately go out and start stocking my pantry. 0 being that I might not eat it if a zombie was chasing me through the grocery store. All right. So where are we at with your ranking?
Okay, with the ranking then, with that ranking, I'd have to get this.
Okay.
All right. Reason being is I can use that as bait and move higher up the food chain.
To move up the food web.
with my neighbor's cats.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now this isn't an exercise in creativity. This is an exercise in you have to put one of these fish because you want the omegas, you want the vitamins. One of these has to go in your pantry.
One of these has to go in my pantry. Then it's definitely
The herring. Okay.
the herring.
Smoked
And
herring.
yes, because it tastes only, and because I can mix it.
I agree. So 1 out of 10. 10 is I'm gonna go out and immediately buy some. 0 is I'm not gonna eat it in an apocalypse.
9.
Give that a solid 9.
I'll give that a 9.
I like that. That's a good ranking for that. I think our second best was the Bar Harbor.
Yep.
We already kind of ranked that, and you had said maybe an 8, and I had said maybe a 9. Tasting this now, I would drop that down probably to an 8, because if this is a 9, that can't be a 9 in my book anymore.
Exactly.
So I'll drop that to an 8. You'll say 8.
8.
So that's a solid 8. I mean, it's a good product. I'd get it. I'd get it every day of the week if I had to.
At least I could taste fish.
You know what? I'm with you on that one. The problem is, for me, you're right. This one didn't taste much like fish. This one actually tasted a lot like fish. The problem for me is this one was a little offensive, and this one was just kind of not offensive at all. Like it didn't. This one didn't punch me in the face or give me a candy bar. It didn't do anything for me. This one punched me in the face and stole my candy bar. So
Okay, but I'm thinking, you know, side of grits.
yeah, I'm with you. Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna rank this one as third, and I'm gonna rank it at maybe about a 2.5 or 3.
And that's where I was gonna go.
Okay. So you were gonna say about a 2,
2 to 3.
2 to 3, so 2.5. So we'll say so. I'm doing a 2.5 here. You're doing a 2.5 here.
Yeah.
I'm going with a. If a 0 is I'm not gonna eat it at all in an apocalypse, I can't give it a 0, but I'm gonna give it a 1 for sure. It's not getting above a 1 for me. So where are you with the
Oh no, it's still gonna stay there.
Oh, you're saying a 2 for both of these?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're equal for you. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So there you have it, guys. The taste test. We definitely both agree solidly that the smoked herring is the best, and you guys got the cost analysis. So it's going to depend on your scenario. What's your situation? Do you have the money to spend? If you got the money to spend, buy these all day long. I've honestly got probably 20 cans of these in my pantry. If you don't have the money to spend and you're only concerned with my kids need some proteins and some fats, then go with these 2 cheaper ones. And at $1, not even $2 a can. Both of them are under $2 a can. So at under $2 a can, you can put these in your pantry. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it, guys. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna do another video right now. As a matter of fact, you might not see it for a little while. It might take me a while to put it out. But we're gonna do another course for Hooch. He drove all this way for lunch, so I'm gonna have to give him another course that's a little better than canned fish. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. Keep prepping.